Welcome to Monday. My favorite day of the week is to share this masterclass with you. And we are continuing this series on gaslighting. This week, I want to share with you what it could look like to have gaslighting occur in the workplace. If you remember, gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse. That is when the abuser has you questioning your reality. The abuser is telling you not to believe what you know to be true, but to believe them. It's a form of manipulation. When you experience gaslighting, the person who is subjecting you, who is exposing you to this emotional abuse, they are trying to manipulate you into doubting your own thoughts, your feelings, your judgments, your perceptions, and your memories. They are saying to you, don't believe what you know is true, believe what I'm telling you. Okay? So what does gaslighting, what could it look like in the workplace? So that is the frenemy, right? That is when the abuser turns a friend or work group against the victim. It's downplaying the victim's accomplishments, and it's backhanded compliments or like underhanded criticism. Okay. What it could look like is a person taking credit for your work. So let's say your boss begins taking credit for things that you've done. It's a person that is constantly finding flaws with the employees or with your work. It's punishing you for failing to meet impossible standards, right? There's no way that I can make this happen in a 40-hour work week. No possible way that anyone can make this happen, and you're still being punished for it. What it can look like from a subordinate. So if you're a boss and you're overseeing someone who is exposing you to this emotional abuse, it's a person that may falsely claim bullying by managers, right? Everyone is out to get me. Blaming the managers or the supervisors for their failures. And it's playing two sides against the middle, right? So trying to play like something like HR against management. Okay. So that is some ways that gaslighting can show up in the workplace, right? That's how you can see it, right? That is, and again, even though it's happening at work, it's still emotional abuse. One way to heal from this exposure is begin rebuilding self-trust, right? Begin learning how to trust yourself and what you're feeling. Some ways to do that is to be mindful and be aware of things that you're feeling in your body. So if we've ever done the body scan together, I am always redirecting your awareness to what you're feeling in your body. Begin to keep a log or keep a mental note of how you respond to being assertive, right? So when you begin to speak up for yourself, how does that feel? Remembering what that feels like. Expressing gratitude to yourself for them small accomplishments, right? So giving yourself a high five for being assertive, for speaking up to yourself. Recognizing your progress, no matter how small. I say in session all the time, we spend 45 minutes talking about all the things that are going wrong. And as soon as we make a small step towards a goal, we only want to give that 5 minutes. I challenge you to praise yourself for 40 minutes and only give energy to that human mistake for 5 minutes. Another way to rebuild your self-trust is to increase time with people that make you happy, right? Loved ones, people that care about you, people that you trust. Increase your time with them. And lastly, recognize the courage of changing a harmful pattern, right? The brain is such an amazing organ, but it is very comfortable with things that are familiar. And if you have session with me, we talk about the brain and how it works a lot. And so changing a pattern that is harmful but comfortable is amazing. And so I want you to be able to recognize the courage that it takes to do that, to start those steps. Let me know, have you seen this emotional abuse show up in your workplace? How have you handled it? If you have, how are you healing? Email me at onthecouch1111@gmail.com. Definitely touch base and say, yes, I recognize this. Yes, I went through this. And these are the steps and the measures that I'm taking to heal. It's always a great day when we have synchronicity. Until next time, I want you to be brave, be magical, and above all else, be well. Take care.